Okay, so how VS Code is open. Now come under the VS Code. Create one file here. One file called ajax.css. One more file called ajax.js. And one more file ajax.css. One more file ajax.js. One more file index.html. Index.html. So we'll start from index.html. Let's go there. HTML we can follow. We can start. In head first you need to link to CSS file. REL style set. href. Style.css. Next we can call that ajax file. Script src equal to here style.css I am calling is wrong. It should be ajax.css. Ajax.js. Next after that we can follow the body tag, and inside the body tag we can follow one ULLI, UL, LI, under LI a tag, href equal to hash we can pass here, so page will not reload, and on click we can call a function, call function one. You can write here call home. We'll add here call function 2, function 3, home about us, a static file, one more file, image, also a static file, three more links you can create for JSON one, JSON parsing one, JSON parsing one, JSON parsing two, and parsing 3. This we can give JSON function 1, give JSON function 2, JSON function 2, JSON function 3. Division we can create. There we can give ID equal to container. We can write one more here. Footer tag. In a paragraph, we can write synchronous JavaScript. We'll write some CSS for this and then we'll implement the functionality. Okay, hope your HTML is ready. Then let me know, then I'll go directly to CSS file. No, going on or completed? Okay, we'll go to the ajax.js file, CSS file. First, we have to write the CSS for body ULLI, then for container, and then for footer. For body tag, I will write margin 50 px. So left, right, all the side, there is a gap of 50 pixel. Then we'll write the CSS for navigation UL, for UL background, UL background, some color you can give, any color. Then display colon flex. Then next flex hyphen wrap only. Then after that list hyphen style hyphen type none. List style hyphen type as a none. ULLI padding from top 15 pixel, from left to right 30 px, from bottom also 15 px. Then after that UL of li of a color as white color, font size 18 px, text hyphen decoration, text decoration, any text decoration none, and font weight bold. For the CSS, for the navigation. Let's write it quickly. Then we'll write the CSS for container. Okay, so run the index file and check once menu is coming or not. Index file you have to run through the live server. Index file we have to run through the live server. So in index file, we can do the right click and we can run through the live server. There will be option called open with live server. Live server. Right click, open with the live server. It's in time to load. Okay, so hope something like this. Navigation. Next, when we click on the buttons, any link, the content should appear here. So we can arrange the footer also. Then we'll come back. Even from top, we have more gap. We can reduce that. In the CSS file, for body, I written 50 px. Keep before 20, 50, 20. What it says like from top 20, left, right 50, and bottom also 20. So from top, the gap was more. It will get increased.
So let's wrap plans.
Hello.
Let's wrap what
We can't hear you. Your voice is breaking.
let's column wrap what is
Flags wrap is like a float left. Okay. Inside the UL, whichever the li will come, it will convert into inline. Next, after that, flags wrap we have written. Why we have written? Because for every li, in case if you are going to give some width for li, suppose if you are giving some width 300, 400, 500, 200, 100 pixel, anything. If you will not apply the flags wrap, width property will not work. Okay, width property will not work if you will not use the flags wrap. In this example, if you remove flags wrap also, it will work because for li you have not given any width. For li just you are given as a padding. Okay, so in this case, flags wrap is not required. But suppose if you are applying for division, and for division you want there should be some height, width. Height will come automatically, width will not get applied. So for that purpose, you have to use the flags wrap to apply the which one? Width property. After that, come back to the next call, container. Has, not has, with li of a colon over color should change to orange color. Color should change to orange color. Right, hope ready. So when we move the mouse here, color will get changed. Next, write CSS for container as container. You can give width for container, let it be width same. Give minimum height somewhere 400 pixel, 450 pixel, minimum height. Next, we have the footer. Inside the footer, write height of the footer 120 px maybe. Padding of the footer in px. Background of the footer green color, right? Color of the footer white color. Text icon align of the footer. Center. Okay, hope ready. Footer should be ready. Footer is coming in the last. Navigation we have on the top. In between we have some space. So whichever the page we are going to click, this page's data will come and that data will appear under the middle section. Okay, hope ready. Now go here inside the footer. We will write a property called border radius. Border height and radius. Top 0 px, right also 0 px, bottom right as a 10 px, and bottom left also 10 px. So bottom side, both the side radius will get applied 10 pixel. Okay, hope ready. You can check down. Little radius will come here in the corner. For this navigation also will apply a small radius. So that is the UL tag. For UL tag again, border radius, top left 10 px, top right 10 px, bottom left 0 px, bottom right also 0 px. So this will make a hope ready. We'll check in the browser. Little corner got curve here. You can see from top, from left also. Here corner got curve from the bottom, both bottom. Next, we need to add here the functionality of Ajax related sequence. Hope your CSS is ready. Now we'll come to the ajax.js file. In ajax.js file, we have to work on remaining things. So we have written 1, 2, 3 for the first three and JSON 1, 2, 3 for the last three. In ajax.js file, write a function called one. Function one document dot get element by id container dot inner html equal to h1 welcome home. We will close the h1. Okay, ready. Now copy the same, paste again and paste again. Function one, function two, function three, welcome home, about us, my gallery. Okay, hope written all three. Now come to your browser. Click on home, about, gallery. Check once. Heading is changing. Click the link. Heading should get changed. Till here it is happening, then flow is okay. Next we can work. Okay, working, not working. If you reply properly, then it will be fast to move. Now create a file, home.html, about.html, and gallery.html. Three files you can create here. Home.html, about.html, gallery.html. Home about gallery. Inside the home file, we can start with the h1. Welcome home. Down right here. Paragraph. Inside that, you can add some text. Add some text inside. Now copy the paragraph. Paste again. You will ask why we have not started with the home and HTML. We have not started with the HTML and body. Some reason I will guide you. So one file is ready. We need to create one more about file. Similar structure. Okay, so create the next file. Similar, about already we have created. We'll go to the about file. There also we can add h1 tag. We can write there call about us with the p tag. To file is ready. In gallery also you can add something similar. My gallery. We can display some photos here if it is available. Okay. Next, after that, these static files are ready. What should happen is when we click on about link, when we click on gallery link, when we click on home link, the content will come here. This will come from the other files. Okay. Content will come from the other files. So next, let's open the W3 internet and search there one line PHP Ajax sample code. Search this line PHP Ajax sample code. PHP Ajax sample code. By default, not by default, the first link will come W3. The first link will come W3. We'll open that. First link will come W3. We'll open that. repository link, then go inside. You can come down a little, you will find a very good example. It says like asynchronous call represent without reloading the page that data transaction will happen. Asynchronous call represent without refreshing the page data transaction will happen. There you have a drop down call, select a person. If you select a person here, their information will come here. The selected person details will appear here. You can see page is not getting reload, page is not anywhere refreshing at all. Content gets changed here. This is called Ajax call. Okay, a certain part of your page will get changed. Certain area of the page content will get changed. It will not change everywhere. Some particular section only will get changed. That is called as a asynchronous JavaScript and XML Ajax call. Now we are going to implement this. We are going to implement the similar functionality. Once we click on home link here, about link, data will come from other file, but page will not refresh. Come down below, you have a very simple syntax here. Very simple syntax we have here. Copy the content of else part in this function. There is a if and else. Copy the content of else part. Copy the content of else part. If you copy the content of else part, come to your first function one. Inside the function one, you paste it. The content of Ajax part, else part. I will discuss this. I will guide you each and every line. What is the meaning of that? Why it's written? We'll check once it's working in our case or not. So you can go here. After pasting here, first change the bottom file name. So we have to call here home.html as a static page. After calling the home.html, whichever the content will come from the home.html, whichever the content come from the home.html, whichever the content comes from the home.html, it will capture under this variable response text. It will capture under the variable called response text. It will capture under the variable called response text. Response text. So this response text we have to assign because from the home file, the content will come as a text data as well as HTML data, both will come. Response text is predefined. Inner HTML variable, we can change inner HTML property. We can change to inner text also or inner HTML also. And this content is going to a division called container. So content will come from where? Home.html and using inner HTML, it will assign to where? Container. Just modify this to place. Modify this to place.
ये हमारा नेट इसका तो चलता है क्लास में।
Next, after that, copy the same data, paste here as well. Change here the file called about.html.
क्या है कान में भी बैठता नहीं है?
Okay. Keep the same function here in the 3 also. Change the file name as a gallery. Function 1 to 3, the Ajax code remains same. The file name will be different. GALLERY. Save the file. Come to the browser. Hope ready. Let's come to the browser. Click on the home link. Home file should appear here. About link should come. Gallery link should come. Whichever the link you click, their content should appear here. Your page is constant. It is not changing at all. It's not reloading, but the content gets changed in the middle section. That is through the Ajax. Please check once. Loading. Okay, good then. We will discuss on that Ajax code, what is that and how that work. So this is especially for Using Ajax, you communicate most of the time within the server. You don't communicate out of the server. If you want to communicate out of the server, you have to use that fetch function. In fact, using Ajax also we can communicate out of the server, but many times it will give the error saying like cross origin, cross domain communication if will do, then it will throw the error. So external API if you want to call, you will have best option call fetch function. Internal if you want to communicate within the server, then you have to call the this one Ajax function. Okay, opening HTML version 4 and 5. HTML version you have 4 and 5. Okay.
सर हम कैसे पता करेंगे कि हम HTML वर्जन 5 यूज कर रहे हैं? हम कैसे पता करेंगे कि HTML वर्जन 5 यूज कर रहे हैं हम लोग?
HTML5 का अलग अलग टैग है, हमने बताया आपको सेक्शन टैग, हेडर टैग, देन आफ्टर दैट nav टैग, वो सब HTML5 का है. Those are from the HTML5. So in industry, all the tags are not only from the HTML5. People use both HTML4, 5, both convention will be there. Any website you open. Okay. See you tomorrow.